Hey guys, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. We're still working on trying to max out level 32, even though there's been an update that has now raised the level cap to level 33. Yeah, so I've still got another level and a half to go, unfortunately, to unlock all the new stuff, including the new Ryzen 5000 series processors. If you're curious about that update that raised us up to a level 33, I made a video about it, and I will put a link up in the upper right-hand corner. You can go check that video out. All right, let's get into the email. Well, let's see. We're getting low on emails. This game needs to send me some more email because I'm running out, and it's only giving me, every time I do a couple of jobs for a video, it's only giving me one email instead of 2 or 3 that it often gives. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully here soon, though, it will start giving me some more emails, or we're just going to run out and not have any jobs to do. I don't know. But let's do these 2 lower jobs down here that are getting older. We'll do this need a fix and this computer request. Let's read this one first, though. It says, "Hello, could you repair my rig? Can you have a look at it for me? I have no idea what's wrong. Nothing happens if I press the power button, and I can hear a weird buzzing sound coming from the back. Any ideas? Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff. Have you heard of Cooler Master? They're meant to be pretty good. From A Oak? Like A Oak Tree? I don't know." Oh, they want us to diagnose and fix it, though. Let's take a look at their stats real quick. It could be their power supply. All right, let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. We'll figure it out when it comes in. Let's take a look at this email. It says, "Hi, I'm after a new rig. Can you build something good? I want the CPU to be cooled with a custom loop. Do you think you can get the CPU to 4,539 megahertz for me? I like nice and shiny new components. EK components are meant to be the bomb. Lots of love, Murray." So a budget of $4,000 for a custom water-cooled CPU. Just the CPU, no full water-cooled system here. And they want us to overclock the CPU to 4,539 megahertz. I know we can make that happen, especially for a $4,000 budget. No problem at all. Let's go ahead and accept that one. All right, let's get the shop open. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts put in the shopping cart for this build. I will be right back. For this build, we're going to go with an EK RGB CPU block, an EK reservoir, and an EK 240 millimeter RGB radiator. Let's go ahead and buy all of that now for next day delivery. Then for the rest of the system, we're going to do an MSI MPG Z490M Gaming Edge Wi-Fi motherboard, an i5-10600K, 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z 8 gig, 4800 megahertz. Man, that is fast RAM. It's the fastest that motherboard would handle, so I figured why not. We're spending more on the RAM actually than we are on the custom water cooling components, so go figure on that one. We're also going to put in an MSI RTX 2070 Super Gaming X, a Corsair M.2 drive of 480 gigabytes, 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda 650 watt Corsair power supply. We're going to add 3 LL140 RGB fans to the case. And we're going to put all of that in the Corsair Crystal Series 280X RGB. All right, let's go ahead. Let's make sure next day is selected on that one. Let's buy that now as well. Let's go into our day. We can get in our repair as well as all of our parts for our build, and we can get to work. Oh, look, our utility bill is due today. Well, let's see. Oh, here's some must be from PC Bay parts. Here's our repair. Let's put that over here. I like that case. It's a cool looking case. And then let's put our build there. Let's grab our sticky note and we'll put it here. Okay, let's take a look at this repair. Let's see if it powers on at all. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, let's take some of this case apart. So maybe we can see what's going on in here. Let's go ahead. Let's unplug the power supply. We'll check that first. There we go. I think everything's unplugged. We'll check this first because this could be the culprit. Let's take a look here. It is indeed broken. Cooler Master Watt Bronze 650. Do I happen to have one of those? Let's do a quick search for 650 watt power supplies. I don't have another one. I don't. So let's go order one. Hopefully that's all that's wrong with that. Let's take a look here. Master Watt 650. I believe it's this one, because I have one in the inventory. So let's add that to the cart. Man, I hate to purchase it if that is not the only thing wrong with it. Oh, look, we got some more emails. Finally, we got some more emails. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. I was getting a little concerned we weren't getting emails. Let's just, you know what? Let's just go ahead and buy it now for same-day delivery. If there's something else, you know, it is what it is, and we'll spend a little more money. It's just in-game money. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Okay, I got the right thing. Let's sell that one off. We'll get at least $2 back. And then we'll get the new one installed. What? Oh, I guess it's got a PSU shroud. I was thinking, I thought it had to screw in. Never mind. Never mind. Let's cable it up, though. Let's see if that was all that was broken. Let's see. Let's power it on. Hop into the BIOS. Error, no RAM. No RAM, huh? That is also a problem. That is also a problem. All right, let's take this side of the case off. Let's see. They do have a stick of RAM in there, so let's power this down. And we will remove the CPU cooler because it's huge. And let's take a look at this stick of RAM. Let's see what they have going on here. A memory. They have a broken stick of Shein Titan 4 gig. Do I have any other Shein Titan? Or would they be happy with a different used stick of RAM? Probably not. 4 gig. Like, what if we put one of these in? Like an 8 gig 2666. Would they accept that? We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Let's do fits this PC. There we go. Let's get their cooler back on. What did I just cable up? Okay. Let's power this on. Let's see if this thing works now. There we go. There we go. So, I don't see why they would have an issue with that stick of RAM. We will find out. I mean, I guess if we get 3 stars or 4 stars or something, we will know why. It's because of the RAM. Let's see, that is the wrong side panel. There we go. Let's get this case put back together. And we can get this thing out in the hallway. And we can get started with our build. Let's get this side panel off. Let's see, what all do we need to take off? Probably this top part. That, the front. We will be replacing these fans with a radiator. And then we're going to be putting some fans down here in the bottom. Let's see, does that, I think that has to come off for this to come off. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's grab our motherboard. We'll go ahead and get that installed. The MSI MPG Z490M. Very nice. Let's get it ready for a CPU, RAM, and storage. For the CPU, we've got the i5-10600K. For the RAM, we've got 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z. Oh, we didn't sell off this broken G-Skill Trident Z 8 gig 4800 megahertz. There we go. And then for the storage, we've got a Corsair MP500 480 gig M.2 drive. We'll get that installed. Oh, we do need to take this off because we've got a hard drive. Let's go ahead and put our hard drive in as well. We've got a 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. There we go. While we're at it, let's go ahead. Where's that little panel? There it is, the back panel. Let's go ahead and put that back on. Let's see. Let's get this PCI lock out of our way. Get this thing ready for our graphics card. But before we put all of that in, let's get some case fans in, and then we've got some water cooling parts we need to put in. Let's grab these Corsair LL140s. We're going to put 2 down here on the bottom. Man, oh, those are 120s. I was going to say, how many of these things did I buy? But those are the 120s that came from the front, so no problem there. Let's get the last 140, and we'll put one up here in the top. We can't put another one up here because the radiator is going to be in the way. Speaking of the radiator, let's go ahead and grab that. We've got the EK Coolstream 240 millimeter RGB radiator. We'll go ahead and install that in the front. Next, let's grab our reservoir. We've got the EK100 Revo. And that will go back here in the back. Let's get some thermal paste on this CPU. We'll go ahead and install the CPU block as well, which is also an EK. It's an RGB CPU block. There we go. All right. Think we're ready for the graphics card now. We've got the MSI RTX 2070 Super Gaming X. We'll get that installed. Man, that thing's big. Or at least in this little case it is. It is almost right at that radiator. Well, let's see. Let's grab this PCI lock. We'll go ahead and put that back on. And then we just need a power supply. We've got the Corsair RM650X. We'll get that installed as well. All right, I think we're ready to start piping this thing. I don't want to use a flexible pipe though. Let's use some clear rigid. And what color fittings do we want to use? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we'll just go with white. Maybe we'll just go with the white fittings. All right. Hopefully this won't be too bad and I won't have to cut away. But I will try to get this thing all plumbed while I'm recording it. Let's see. Let's adjust this. I don't like the way that looks. Why can I not grab the top of that? Let's see. Let's do a fresh. There we go. There we go. Okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and accept that. Then we're going to run out of here into our reservoir, but I don't like the way that looks. I feel like this little one's going to be a pain in the behind. Let's see. Let's bring this down here. And then let's grab this, bring it back. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That looks nice. And then we'll come from the reservoir back to the radiator. And how do we want to run this? We want to go down. Want to go down, maybe like that. Oh, calm down. We'll fix it. We will fix it. The angles are triggering me, though. Let's see if we can't straighten things. There we go. No. That needs to come back down. Okay. I can live with that. Let's go ahead and accept that. Let's get some coolant in here. Should we just do maybe some white? Like some white opaque? Oh, I can't do that yet. I gotta cable it up. I gotta cable it up first. Let's do something with some red, because that MSI graphics card has red on it. About a red, white, and blue. That doesn't look bad. Oh yeah, this thing. We've got to cable this up just right. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's only so many fan headers on this small motherboard, so you have to daisy chain things together to make sure you can cable it all up. Now let's grab some coolant. Let's just do the white. Opaque coolant. And while that's running through, let's go ahead and put some of this case back together. We've got a bunch of parts that need to go back on here. Let's see, is this the bottom? Yep, that's the bottom dust filter. Then we've got the front dust filter. Was there one on the top? There was. Got the top. Then we've got the top panel. And then the front panel. Then we've got this side panel, along with the dust filter. And I think we can leave this side panel off until we start this thing up. But let's go ahead, let's get a USB drive installed. Let's power it on. Oh, those colors are terrible. Let's hop into the BIOS. Let's turn on our XMP and get that 4800 megahertz. And then they did want this thing overclocked to 4539 megahertz, but the CPU runs at 4800 megahertz. Should we downclock it? I don't think we should downclock it. That sounds stupid. Why did I even say that? Oh, gosh. We'll let this thing install the operating system. I want to put the lighting app on just because this looks like doo-doo. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Let's go ahead and put the side panel on, though, because it will dim those lights some. Help us see what's going on in there. Let's see. Let's select everything except for those two. And then what if we do static and white? I like it. I like it a lot. I think it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at it. It's nice. I'd put it on my desk. That's for sure. That is for sure. Let's go put this thing out in the hallway where we can collect some money. Let's close that out. We don't need that anymore. Let's collect money and then we'll pay our electric bill. Let's collect the fix. Let's see what we get. 4 stars. Yeah, they probably didn't like the used RAM. They probably didn't like the used stick of RAM. But it was a better stick of RAM. It was a better stick of RAM. It's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Let's collect this build. 5 stars. I love my new rig. Excellent. Excellent. So we got emails. We got to pay $372 for our electric bill. Let's see. Did we get anything good in our daily deals email? Not really. Not really. We did unlock the i7-10700K and 10700 non-K. And they received our money. Okay, so let's go to PC Bay. We need to check on our auctions. We've got 2 days remaining. We're up to 1376, 1520, and 2321. If you missed the video where we built these, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner. You can go check that video out. I'm going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support the channel, go check out my Patreon. There is a link down in the description. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. Be sure to wash your hands, and I will see you in the next episode.